In my live session on last Saturday night was just a test session to test my camera setup. But for some reason or another, it was perfect when I walked in, or as perfect as it's ever going to get. So I went ahead and did another page. I am altering this Childcraft encyclopedia. I'm doing reverse collage in it, but I'm also doing collage over the reverse collage. I am using black and white photos that I fussy cut from another Childcraft encyclopedia, and I'm doing an altered book reverse collage art journal. And I've been doing these in my live sessions. Now I want to say something about the live sessions is that I only have the capability to use my phone, and I am using Verizon's unlimited data. I do not have Wi-Fi at home. So if you come in, there may be some spinning, there may be some pixelation. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I might try to go on a different night of the week. Right now I'm going on Fridays, and this is still kind of test. I might change that to either Monday evening or Thursday evening. I think Friday evenings may be a really busy night with people hitting the towers, the cell phone towers, and that may be why I'm not getting a good connection. But I don't know that. I really don't know. This is the first page that I did, and I did a video showing how I cleaned this up. And then Saturday night, we worked on this page. And I have it all done, except I'd done this red border here with my fine line paint applicator, and I was looking for a journal spot to put on here. And I couldn't find an appropriate one, and a few of the people who came in to chat with me said, well, just write it. So I said, what shall I write? And the suggestion was wishful thinking. Let me zoom in just a little bit more so you can see the page. There. This, of course, is modern art. This entire book is on art, architecture, sculpture. Look at that. I can't wait to do this page. But this is a little gal looking in the window. And she's holding a little ducky here, but she's looking at this big girl doll. And this definitely reminds me of a childhood memory of when I wanted a big girl doll. I think that's every little girl's wish at one time or another, is to go from a baby doll to a big girl doll. And then these two little gals over here, and I keep forgetting the name of the person, of the painter. This is a famous painting. I keep forgetting the name of the person, and I painted it out, of course. These two little gals are sitting on a suitcase, and this little gal, I'm just not sure what she's holding. It may be that she's holding a purse or a package of gum. I'm just not sure what she's holding. This little gal, I still think, is holding a little mouse. I see a little face there, which makes me think it's a gerbil or a mouse or some sort of a pet. Maybe it's a pet toy. But they are sitting on a suitcase. So obviously this was getting a story about them getting ready to travel. But what I'm going to do here is write the words. They said, well, just write it out in your longhand. And I thought that was a really good suggestion, except I'd already done the red border and red paint, and knowing me, I knew that I would smear it. So I said, I'm going to wait for it to dry. And this gives me an opportunity to show the pages that I'm working on. People who missed the live session and really missed the gist of what I'm doing here, to see the page and hear the story behind it. Here again, this page was totally impromptu, spontaneous. I had no idea I was even going to do a page when I started this. When I came in on Saturday, my plan was to test my camera setup. But since everything was fine and I had people in there visiting. Thank you. I decided to go ahead and do another page. So I'm just going to take their advice and write, I think I'll write it across here too. Write it clear across here. Wishful thinking. I'm going to have to turn my book just a little. Get my, oh, and can you tell? I flipped my drop paper over. This was the back of it. I had some holes in it because I glued on it. And of course, when I took it up, I tore parts of it. So I collaged and patched. And all this is black craft paint. I painted my drop paper so I can now have another side of drop paper to work on. So I'm just going to write across here, wishful thinking. And of course, wishful thinking, this little gal is wishing for a doll, and I suppose they could be wishing for any number of things, like they're going on vacation, maybe they're either wishing they'll get there, or maybe they're going to go see their grandmother, or maybe they're wishing to go to Disney World. So this is wishful. And let's do that W a little bit better. And thinking comes down here. T-H-I-N-K-I-N. And I'm going to give this a big G. Not a capital G, a large G. There we go. Wishful thinking. Now I do think I should date these. I can't, this is my art in the sense that I put this page together, but the photography certainly isn't mine. And of course these are pictures of well-known artists. But I think I will go ahead and put my name and the date on here. Maybe I'll just put, just blur it out a little. Because I'm referring to the composition of the page. And I did this on 6/30, June 30th of 2017. So I just wanted to show that. But I wanted to go ahead and do this and let it dry so it will be dry for the next session. For now, I'm going to stick with Friday nights. If you want to join one of my live chats, I'm going to try to hold them Friday night at 7:30 Central Standard Time. That will be 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 Central Standard Time, 6:30 Mountain Time, and 5:30 Pacific Time. Now when it gets across the sea, I'm not sure, except I know that London and France and those countries in that region are just about 6 hours ahead of us. So 7:30 Central Time in the evening would probably be, well, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And Australia and that region, I think I had a lady from Australia in my session on Friday night, and it was around 8:30, and she said it was 9:30 in the morning there. So it's about 12 hours ahead of time from Central Standard Time. This is it. I'm looking forward to doing this entire book. I do think I'll have to remove some pages, but that's okay. When I remove, I'll collage back in. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next page.